say good mornings a lot. Most of the time I mean it as a hello or greeting. There are plenty of times where there are bad mornings. I do think there's a significance and there's an importance to putting energy and effort into our lives with whatever we're doing. And we go through phases of that too, like being more energized and then being less energized. But forcing positivity and forcing everything to be good all the time, that's not reality in my opinion. That's just wanting things to be a certain way. Like, for example, to feel joy is to feel joy or to feel happy all the time. That's just not, it's not a complete picture of all the different emotions that we experience with just what we're going through in the modern day and age. That's a big part of Southern California's culture here. I think a lot of that has risen up and stayed around because of some of like the theme parks and the sort of advertising and travel environment of this region. It's like, ooh, the sun's out, have fun. Drinks are probably more often than not included and advertised. Yeah, I won't go further into that, but I'm just making the point that us people are experiencing a lot of different emotions, and to just be happy all the time, like, yes, it is, like, that's nice. A lot of people shoot for that, strive for that all the time, but there are other things happening than happiness, and shooting and striving for happiness for me isn't my main focus and goal all the time. Sure, it is very nice to feel happiness, watch a movie, connect with friends, clock out of a job. So I'd like to explain what I do for this job. So y'all know about the warehouses around here. It's pretty, it's like national attention at this point. They're in many other locations around the country too. I mean, I'm sure they're in a lot of places around the world, but very much so here in the States and here in this area. But I am at a logistics warehouse. Logistics meaning like how products get from one point to another. And the warehouse that I'm at, that I work at, it's really huge. I'm working through a staff agency again. That's how I get to like connect to these, like from the general public to these jobs. And then there's people working the floor who are walking around and either cleaning and helping up clean or dealing with the products. And in this warehouse there are like soft drinks, think sodas. There are some like teas, bagged teas. Lots of things are in boxes, and there's a lot of packaging for products too. Think like printed out cardboard or other packages that are certain like sizes. There's also different weights in bags of salt, like the mineral. Some of the stuff I've been working with the most is the granulated salt, and 50-pound bags, 5 50-pound bags. So let me throw out some numbers to help you get an idea and a visualization of what I'm doing in a day. So if you've ever picked up a bag of potatoes or a bag of onions, think 50 pounds. These bags of salt are in brown paper, and there's a lining inside to help the salt stay in there. But the paper's pretty thick, but it is paper, so that makes it susceptible to damage. Part of the position that I have slid into is to separate the damaged stuff from the bags that are functioning, dry, clean, and good to go. So a little bit more math. So I'll stack them on these pallets as I separate them. But I gotta take each bag, 50-pound bag, and move them, grab them, move them, replace them if they are ripped. Sometimes my shoes get filled with salt just because of open bags that were previously pouring out, or they rip when I grab them. So I'm lifting one at a time and grabbing and pinching them all by hand. I'm placing 7 of these on a new pallet down, one of those big sturdy ones. And already right there, 50 bags times 7 of these, just for one layer. 50 times 7 is 350 pounds just for one layer of this pallet. So that gets done. And patting them down to make sure they're on top of the pallet. If they're not, when I stack them, they're not gonna lean over or be all funky. But then I do that 6 more times to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 layers of these 50-pound bags, all on this one pallet. Let me write it down and pull up a number. The number that I calculated, so all 7 layers of 50-pound bags, I'm calculating weight, so how many pounds that is, and the number I got was 2,450 pounds. That's how much just one pallet weighs of salt. I've been here at this place for just about 2 weeks now, and each day I do anywhere from 8 to 11 pallets that I make. It's like a quality sort of inspection job, right? I'm going through the ones that have been damaged, getting the clean and good ones out, fixing the others, putting them back. As far as a physical toll, this is one of the most demanding spots that I've gotten into lately. It's giving me the same sort of vibes and body feelings of digging trenches or digging through soil by hand. I tell you what, my frame, chest and back and shoulders and wrists and forearms feel wrong, just as a result. But yesterday I was also really feeling tapped out of my limits. It being the last day of the week, my body just was wasn't freezing up in a dangerous way. All of my muscles were just completely fatigued. So recovering is should be a priority for everybody who does work that's like that and that intense. So I'm walking at the moment. I won't do anything more than 2 or 3 miles right now. This is just to help reset my posture and everything. And I have been biking and doing my biking miles to this place. And that can create kind of like hunched body posture through this. Just what the natural bike riding posture is. So walking is a nice change. Helps me get back, and I think alignment back again when I'm walking. But definite recovery day. Certainly going to be laying down. Certainly going to be stretching. Planning on lots of the like rolling around, like on the back, and floor level stretches and movement sound ideal. The getting a total that each of these like pallets when it's done is almost 2,500 pounds was blowing my mind. That's a lot of weight, just weight.